Well, hello there. This is Dr. LaWanda N. Evans, licensed professional counselor, relationship therapist, and relationship expert. Well, hello. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about something that is, what do I want to say? Many people shy away from. And this is what I say to that. You're going to either catch me on the front end or the back end. Let me tell you what I mean about that. You know how you're getting ready to get married? Yes, getting ready to get married. You got your dress. You got your bridesmaids. He has his groomsmen. Y'all got the ring. You got everything together. But there's one thing you have not done. And many times people want a quick fix when it comes to this. And a quick fix don't deal with your issues. A quick fix don't cover up or deal with the problems and challenges that you're already having prior to saying I do. A quick fix don't deal with the deep-rooted issues and challenges that are going to rise up in your relationship after you say I do. So you may be wondering to yourself, or some of you probably already know that I'm talking about premarital counseling. Yes, premarital counseling. Why is it that so many people are deciding not to get premarital counseling, or they're deciding to do what I call the group premarital counseling that really doesn't get to the root of the issue? Let me tell you a little bit about premarital counseling with me, because I get a lot of calls from people. I get people asking me, are we going to have to go deep, or are we just going to just scratch the surface? And when they find out that no, we're going to deal with some real issues. Yes, we're going to deal with everything that deals with premarital and things that deal with marriage, but we're also going to deal with those deep-rooted issues. You know, the childhood sexual abuse that's probably some of the feelings and emotions that are going to probably come up in the relationship. You know, the abandonment issues that you've been dealing with all your life that you haven't dealt with, that's going to show up after you say I do. You know, the stinginess and the difficulty communicating, all those things that you didn't deal with or you haven't dealt with, the things that are going to show up once you get married, the past abuse, the past hurt, the past challenges, the past issues from the previous relationship, the past issues from the previous marriage, the past issues from what he did, from what she did. You know what? Those things are going to resurface once you get married. But a lot of people don't understand that. And many people think that the issues that they're having in their marriage right now, they just started having it. But truth be told, those issues were already there prior to getting married. It's just that when they went through premarital counseling, they wanted a quick fix. So therefore, they didn't even touch those issues. The issues that says that when I get upset and when I get mad, I scream, shout, and holler just like my mama or just like my daddy. Those deep-rooted issues. The issues that come up that, when you've been rejected or when you've been abandoned, and then your spouse does something or says something that brings back those same feelings and emotions that you had when you were 10, and you're trying to figure out, why am I feeling this way? You felt like that at 10, and now at 32, 42, 52, or 22, those same feelings are coming up again because there's an issue that has not been dealt with. And now that you're married, your issues and his issues are colliding together, which is causing issues within the household. But if you had come to premarital counsel, or if you come to premarital counseling prior to getting married, you can deal with those issues before you even say I do. I'm an advocate of premarital counseling. I'm an advocate of healthy relationships. I hate to see people get married 3 years in, 5 years in, and now they're no longer in love with each other. They were in love with each other from the beginning. That's only if you were if this is the person you're supposed to be married to. Now, there are people that just shouldn't have got married. Now, let me just keep that real. There are people who just should not get married because that is not the person that you should be married to. There are people who bring out the best in you. There are people who bring out the worst in you. And there are people that you should just not be married to because you all are unequally yoked. And you are not compatible. You may only have one thing in common. Usually that one thing is sex. So please make sure you're not basing your decision to marry somebody off of sex. Please make sure you are not basing your decision to marry somebody because you have manipulated them into doing something or to being something that they're not, or they have manipulated you into doing something and being something that you're not. And please make sure that you're not getting ready to marry somebody who you know in your gut, in your hearts of heart, this is not the person that you're supposed to marry. Please make sure that you're not getting ready to marry somebody when the preacher has told you shouldn't get married, when the counselor has said you shouldn't get married, when family members have said you shouldn't get married, and when you know that you shouldn't be marrying this person, and the only reason why you're moving forward with marrying them is because you're trying to save face. Please make sure that these are not the reasons that you are wanting to get married or getting ready to get married. Because if these are your reasons, I'm going to be the first person to tell you, these next couple of years of your life, it's about to be pure hell. Yes, I said it. You're going to go through so much because, number one, you're married to someone that you should not be married to. And I'm not even supposed to be talking. I'm supposed to be talking about premarital counseling. And I just got on a tantrum about that. And I know the reason why is because I believe in marriage. I believe in the covenant of marriage. And I believe that there are people who are divinely supposed to be together. Yes, I believe in soulmates. Yes, I believe that there are people that you are genuinely supposed to be married to and connected to. However, you got to be able to identify who that person is and be able to look at every area of each of your lives to make sure that this is something that you really want to do. So that's another reason why I recommend premarital counseling. Premarital counseling with me helps you to see that. Premarital counseling with me helps you to see each other for who you really are. I don't do quick fixes. I believe in getting to the root of any type of issues or challenges. And so that's why I want to encourage you, if you are considering marriage, if you are engaged, if you are getting ready to get married, seek premarital counseling. If it's not with me, have it with somebody that's going to really dig deep, not somebody that's going to touch the surface, but get into premarital counseling so you can really dig deep into those issues and deal with them. And also being able to have premarital counseling helps you to understand each other. Because one of the things you have to realize is that your issues and his issues are coming together. Your environment and his environment is coming together. Your past and his past are coming together. And so premarital counseling helps you to merge those things. Premarital counseling teaches you how to respect each other's differences, how to respect each other and accept each other for where you are in life. Premarital counseling teaches you the tools that you need for finances, for communication, for conflicts, for sex, for in-laws, for dealing with any type of issues or challenges. Premarital counselor gives you the tools that are needed to help you to overcome these things. Now, I have nothing against the group premarital counselor. That is totally fine if that's what you want to do. But don't miss the opportunity to have bi-weekly sessions prior to getting married, to really dig deep. Because I'm going to tell you, anything that you don't deal with prior to getting married, it's going to show up once you get married. Marriage brings out everything. Once you get married, nothing is hidden anymore. Everything is going to come out. And you want to make sure that you go in honest, upfront, making sure you go in telling the truth, not hiding anything, not being secretive, making sure you go into your new covenant with your honey, with your boo, making sure you're going into this new covenant being upfront and being transparent and being you and not being afraid of being transparent because you think he or she may walk away because you're not real or you're being transparent or you're being open. You got to be able to risk that the person may walk away during premarital counseling, but you need to be transparent, because if you go in hiding things, it's going to be recovered. If you go in lying about things, it's going to open up once you get married. So why not deal with it prior to getting married? And if you really love the person that you're with, you want to be transparent with them anyway. You want them to know everything about you anyway. You don't want to go into your marriage with secrets. So I highly encourage premarital counseling if you are interested in being married, if you want to be married. And I am an advocate for digging deep and really dealing with issues, because you don't want those issues to show back up. And then even after you get married, I highly encourage people to get tune-ups. There's nothing wrong with getting tune-ups and coming back and say, hey, we need to deal with this. How should we deal with this? And coming back to getting tools to help you to continue to have the marriage that you always wanted. So again, this has been Dr. LaWanda N. Evans, licensed professional counselor, relationship therapist. I can be reached at 972-855-8947. You may also visit my website at www.drlne.com. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.